Welcome back, folks, to the Eldredge Family Vlogs, where we just film whatever we got going on in the day and share it with you. Recently, we have been working on this massive shop built out of 2 shipping containers, some chicken house trusses, and a whole lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Yesterday, Marcy and I came out here and got this place cleaned up. It is looking a whole lot better than it has up to this point. Today, my goal is to hook up the rest of the power so that we can actually use the gym and the office and have power to them. As y'all have probably guessed, Blue Eddy is the sponsor of today's video, and I'm super grateful for that because otherwise we'd be doing this project by headlamp. But instead of having to do our work by headlamp, we can plug this in and run everything we want to, all the lights we want, and be able to work with bright lights instead of in the dark. As you can tell, my wiring from the office and the shop is all hooked up right here. So I'm gonna hopefully walk you guys through really quick how I'm going to finish hooking the wiring up into the breaker panel so we can use the shop lights until I'm ready to actually drill into the container and hook it up to the breaker panel. And then obviously our power has got to be off for the actual hookup. So start off, I've got to measure and cut our final piece of pipe that's going to go over to the container. Let me show you guys what the inside of it looks like as well. Now this is not insulated. This is the exterior wall, so it is hot. I will definitely need to plug a fan into the Blue Eddy while we're working in here. I've got to come in here. We're going to drill a hole directly above the container. We can run all of our wires out of there and then come straight down into the top of the breaker panel box. So I've got to find a drill bit and drill an 1.5 inch hole to stick this up through and run our, I think there's 4 wires through this back into the panel. I don't know if y'all have ever seen somebody sweat as bad as you're about to see me sweat. Drilling through these containers can be a tremendous pain in the butt. So it was 32 inches from this bracket right here. Okay, that's not terrible. Problem is obviously this is on the slope of the roof, so it just gets narrower and narrower and narrower. Thankfully, I've got enough room there to do that. It's not even that thick. This may turn from cutting it with this to trying something else, but let's see. My drill bit bent. Ah! I feel like I'm pretty close, probably at least halfway. All right, forget it. We're going with option B, which is just an angle grinder with a cutoff disc, cut a square, slide the dang thing on there. Woo-wee! Gonzo! Just like that. We can spray foam that from the inside. So let's go ahead and measure the last length of pipe that we need here. Now I do got to shove that down so that it's all tight and snug all the way across. This is where it gets tricky. Not really sure how I'm going to get this. About like that, I guess. You guys have no idea how big of a win that is. We are going to have power in the other container, and it looks so clean and organized. Here is where the Blue Eddy transforms this. Alrighty. We have light. We've got a 14.6 hour runtime if I was to lid this on. That's insane. Now it's time to disconnect the panel. Power's off. As you guys know, the power, the outlets, the switches, everything is already hooked up in the gym/office. So literally we're waiting on getting this plugged in and we'll have everything working over there. I gotta say, I about got this figured out. I'm no electrician. I'm doing this under the supervision of our electrician. And I am getting it figured out. It's gonna be a pretty clean install. The first one wasn't, the second one wasn't, and then I realized where I should route the wires to make it have a little bit cleaner install. So the last two look really good. Add DIY electrician to my resume. All right, double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got all our grounds, all our power, all of our neutral hooked up. This is ready to turn back on, and we will officially have power in the other shipping container. Now, I don't have a piece of conduit to go from the container up to that, so I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, come back, unhook all of this, run the conduit, and reattach it when I get a piece of conduit. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Now we at least have power right now, and then I'll come back and reconduit. Since the beginning of this build, we have relied heavily on power stations to power this entire build. Up to this point, this is the only outlet that we've had in the shipping container. And before we had that, we were running extension cords all the way to our house. But with a Blue Eddy, you cut down on having to need extension cords or power at all because it's all here inside this portable little box. This thing powers all my tools, no problem. It's literally like having a silent generator. The AC200L comes with a plethora of AC outlets, DC outlets, as well as USB-C and USB-A ports. And I love that you can run a ton of things all at once. It makes it super convenient for a project like this where we often need multiple tools, lights, multiple things plugged in all at the same time. A build like this just would not be possible without portable power. So huge thanks to Blue Eddy for sponsoring today's video. Now I think we better go test our lights and wiring. It's raining! It's raining!
Yeah,
Oh my gosh! Unexpected little rainstorm. Gotta go put some stuff away. Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. These kids are so cute. They're out playing in the rain, getting soaked, but they're doing watercolors with chalk. I love having these little boys just outside playing. Oh, that chalk's gone. All right, I turned on the breaker. So let's see if we have light in here. Or not light, power. That's not working. What the heck? Let's go see. Why is that not working? I'm a little bit concerned about that. Ah, there we go. It works. I had the wrong one turned on. So this is officially got power in it. I am super excited. So what we're gonna do for light in here, because I didn't frame out the ceiling, I can't do like can lights or your typical light in here. So I'm just gonna take and put one of these up there. It's also connected to the light switch. So we still can control that outlet with the light switch. We'll turn the light on and off like it normally would. But instead of having it direct wired, we're running it with that. Find out what our halfway, 9, so half of 9, 4.5, so So I'm basically just gonna mark 4.5, which is right here. And we'll see what our width is. 7, so 3.5, which is right there. Okay, so that is our dead center point. Now, 36 divided by 2, that's 3 foot exactly. So 1.5 feet. So I can go 1.5 feet from here, which 12, it's gonna be right here. I want it on the rib that's down, that way we have the totes and stuff over that. The screw's gonna stick up a little bit, so if I have it in the low spot, hopefully it won't hit the container, whereas if I did it on the high ridge, it would definitely go into the bottom of the container, which I don't want to have happen. I'm so excited to have lights in here to be, you know, fully hooked up to where I can just walk in here, flip a switch, and have power. That's gonna be an absolute game changer. Or I guess I have power all the time, but flip a switch and have lights. So I'm just using a self-tapping screw and a little bit of chain. I probably want it shorter than that. While I'm looking at it. I can mess with that in a minute. Can get a couple of zip ties to zip tie the light up. I really want that as tight as I can get it to the ceiling, I think, to give me the best most efficient lighting. That looks like it'll work. All right, now the question is it, my light switch is off, but I may have wired it backwards. Okay, well that's a good sign. It didn't turn on by itself, so maybe I didn't wire it backwards. Should we turn on the light switch, see what happens? There we go. Ta-da! Heck yes. That is amazing. So I think I'm gonna get some magnets to basically hold this cord up and make it look a little bit cleaner. But that is not bad at all. Let's unplug the other light. I mean, it's not the brightest it could be. So I may end up down the road switching out the light and doing a brighter one. But honestly, can't complain. Way, way, way better than it was before. Way better than it was before. Now y'all can probably hear the AC blaring. It's not super, super loud, but I don't know how loud it is on the video. I cannot believe this. Look. I love it. Love it, love it. I can't believe I have a functional office. Like, it is now official. Yesterday we had finished the paint, we had finished everything else, but we didn't have the electrical fully hooked up. Now we have the electrical hooked up. I cannot wait to use this. Now, there's a reason why I can't use it yet. Let me explain it. Have y'all ever heard of a Faraday cage? I think that's what they call it. Basically, cell phone signal does not like to go through metal boxes. Internet signal doesn't really like to go through metal boxes. So in here right now in the shop, I have 0 cell phone service, which is a problem because that means I can't work in here because I don't have internet, I don't have cell phone service, I don't have anything out here in the shop. So in order to remedy that, we're gonna have to get another Wi-Fi booster. That's what we run our house off of. We're gonna have to put it in the top of a tower, get the tower, put a tower up so that I can get cell phone service out here in the shop. So the shop is done for now. I am going to be building a DIY desk. The comments were overwhelming saying, hey Crandall, you gotta build a DIY desk. So we are gonna be doing that. I'm not gonna worry about doing that right now. We're gonna be working on the door first and getting the door done and basically the rest of the building closed in, finalized. Basically I wanna get the whole shop to the status of the gym and the office. And then from that point, I can start working on the small finish items like all the workbenches, the desk, the wash station, like all of that kind of stuff. So I'm trying to tackle all the big projects, get all the big structural projects done, and then we'll move on to some of the smaller ones. But it was an overwhelming that you guys wanted to see the DIY version, so I'm going to DIY version it. I'm going to start figuring out what exactly I want, and hopefully by the time I get that done, we'll have our internet out here. We'll be able to do live streams out here in the shop, which I think will be really fun because I'll be able to live stream projects like working on the airplane, building boats. You guys know, a never-ending list. So if you guys want to see that, go down and hit the subscribe button because it's happening, and I want to take you all along for it.
Today's been a really, really busy day for us. We went to the gym this morning, and then
we had a rainstorm.
We had a rainstorm. We had to run some errands. We saw a cool fire. It's right in front of us. I mean, not that a fire is cool, but like, it was pretty big and we got pretty close to it. Obviously, very still safe, but we did get to go kind of see a fire. We went to the place we do our merch and we planned some things out for the future, which is pretty awesome. And then we had to go get permission slip signed for a church activity we have on Saturday, and so we did that. Now, Colonel made a arrangement with somebody from Facebook Marketplace, and I have to go get money from the bank. When we moved from Utah to Texas, our bank we had like a credit union, so we transferred to a bank, and I was like, let's do a national bank so that we don't ever have to worry about it. So we chose a national bank. I'm not gonna say what bank we chose. Maybe we've already told you, but I just feel like to protect us, I'm not gonna say what bank we actually. So like, we moved here to Oklahoma, and there's not one of those banks within an hour of us. So I'm driving to the bank because we have to get cash, and I'm bringing Maverick and Harvey with me, and we're gonna do a little shopping at TJ Maxx maybe, because yesterday when we tried, we had Paxton with us and it did not go well. So we're gonna go take a look and also enjoy this storm.
Good morning, Pax. Was your nap pretty good?
Yeah.
Where's Mama?
Oh no.
You don't know?
Yeah.
So Paxton just woke up. He woke up at like 5:15. It's 5:30 now. Mars and the boys went to go get some stuff in town. They went grocery shopping. So that left me and Paxton here. He went down to sleep. I was out working a little bit. But now he's awake. And we gotta go figure out what we're gonna go do, huh?
Yeah.
What are we gonna go do?
What?
Work?
Yeah.
Do you like working?
Yeah.
You got your headphones?
Yeah.
He's got his headphones. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I gotta figure out dinner. There was one piece of pizza left, so Paxton's eating that. I gotta find something here to eat. The rainstorm didn't last, and it is literally clear skies and sunny, which is just crazy to me. It literally came out of nowhere, which I think is kind of how the next week is gonna be, where we're just gonna have rainstorm after rainstorm after rainstorm, but not like big ones, kind of just like a little bit, which I'm okay with. It definitely cools us down. We're going from like 98, 97 degrees this week to next week 78, 81. Like we're dropping a ton, like 15 degrees, and it's gonna really feel like fall. Let her rip, Tater Chip. So I mentioned that our lawnmower broke. A piece of wire got wrapped around one of the spindles and spun it. So I'm gonna work on trying to fix that right now. This is a piece of metal. Metal. Oh, that tire's flat.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I need to take that
That tire's flat.
No, I need to take this out. I need to take this out. I need to take this out. I need to take this wheel out.
You want to take the wheel off?
Yeah.
No, we don't need to take the wheel off.
Yeah.
No way, Jose. We gotta take this off.
Yeah.
Let's see what we can do here, Paxton.
Yeah.
Are you riding your dirt bike or are you done?
I want to do my bike.
You riding your dirt bike?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that?
This is a socket set.
Oh. What's
See?
this? The mother.
think I can actually do it. Although now I'm realizing I think I have to take off the pulley section, which I needed to do before I unscrewed this. And probably before I took off the pulley. I gotta go grab the other one, go double check, see what I'm missing here. Here's the new spindle. Oh, it comes with a pair of work gloves. Okay. Wow, this actually is like a whole tool kit. What the heck? It's the same size. So I need to pull off. You need to fix the motor. This bearing is completely destroyed. It's destroyed. You can see it completely wore it out. And this is why. That metal wire got tangled up in there and pulled the whole bearing out of the race. So you can see like that one, it's all tight. This one, not like that at all. This was like that, and it had made that gap there, which had literally self-destructed it. Beaver was the one that sent us this impact set. I absolutely love it. It did fall off. Out with the old. I wonder if it came with new mounting hardware. Ah, sure enough. In with the new. We're going to be back to mowing in no time, Bubba. That'll be so good. I love it when I buy the right part the first time. Dude, we're almost done. Yeah, that's great. That was so fast. Oh, there's the bolt I was missing. Tell you what, with an at-home DIY channel like this, you never know what project we're going to be working on. I had planned on starting on the door today, but I think I'm going to save that for tomorrow, where I can do a full video on it. What? Did I see you do a wheelie? I did not see you do a wheelie. Did you do one? Yeah. You did? No way. I think it's as simple as that. I literally do. That is amazing. Pretty handy dandy jacking system. Let's take it over, go pump up the tires, see how it cuts. That cuts so quiet. So quiet. I am blown away. Oh, flip. We're off on that pulley. Ah, it couldn't be that easy. That being said, there is a there we go. Should be able to get this on now without pinching my fingers. There we go. The key to a successful cut is correct tire pressure. Okay, I say that kind of jokingly, but not at the same time. It actually makes a huge difference. Overall, it's working great. I just don't love the way that it's cutting. The middle blade doesn't seem to be cutting enough, so I kind of have to go over it with 2 passes, which is not what you want to do. This is an old grinding disc. I'm not super keen on it. I don't think it's going to work super good, but hopefully it'll give me enough of a cut to sharpen this up. They're not terrible, but they're also not great. substantially better. All right, that's 1. 2 more to go. You can see how clean and nice those blades look now. Sharper than when it came from the factory, that's for sure. Let's take it straight to the tall grass and see how it rips. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with that. It did leave a little tuft of grass in the really, really tall stuff. This stuff is almost a foot, it's over a foot tall. So for it to cut that clean with a foot tall grass, I'm happy about it. It's bumpy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you riding it?
Yeah.
Are you having fun? Show everybody your wheelie packs. Wow, nice one. I'm gonna knock this out before Marcy gets home. Our yard's starting to come together.
Honey, let's take off your long sleeve shirt. Why'd you leave him in that shirt? Here, I'm gonna take it off and you can just...
Marcy made it back home. I got the mower working. It honestly cut the best it ever has. Like I said, those blades were sharper than original, so I'm stoked with how it turned out. It just looks absolutely beautiful. We got the army worms under control before they did any permanent damage, and with the 3/4 of an inch of what? Okay, Mavi says by Waffle's pen there was some army worms. That's cute. He's keeping an eye on things. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, I think we got them taken care of, and then we got like 3/4 of an inch of rain, and that helped to green everything up. And then this next week we got a lot of rain in the forecast. But wow, I stand here and I look, little things are out of place like the boat and stuff, but I feel like it just looks so good. It is coming together beautifully. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Which color do you want?
Green.
Mavi said he was too hot to wear a shirt. Okay, Mavi, come pick up this trash too, please. We got these kids doing a couple little chores right now. Everybody took late naps, so we're gonna spend some time outside. We really haven't done this much because it's been so stinking hot. But now that it's starting to cool off, I love fall just for the reason that we can all spend time outside, hang out at night like this. And it gets dark earlier, so you know, what time is it? 7:30, I think. Probably 8. It's not like 10 o'clock and getting dark, so that's really nice too. Because then the kids don't have to stay up as late.
And they're sleeping in a little bit longer.
They are, yeah, they're starting to sleep in a little bit.
There was a time period they were getting up at like 5:30 and we were pushing them to like 6. Now they're getting up at 6:20 and we're pushing it some days to 7. Okay, let me...
Oh, thank you, Harvey. I asked Harvey to go blow off the front porch from mowing, and he's doing it. Thank you, Harv. Man, this reminds me of when I was a kid, running around in the grass, and it has been my dream to create a place for my kids to do the same. Living in Oklahoma, I grew up in Utah, where it got cold enough that we didn't have chiggers, we didn't really have ticks, like, we didn't really have anything rough out. Oh, that's why the light wouldn't turn off. That door was open. Anything in the grass that would really irritate your skin. So we'd go play in the grass, we'd lay in the grass, everything. When we moved to Oklahoma, it was not that way at all. Chiggers, ticks, like you used to walk through our yard, and if you weren't wearing long pants, like your legs would be covered in chiggers. Absolutely terrible. But over the last 2 years, I've done everything I can, kept the grass really short, which was a big part of it. We basically killed our entire yard and then let it grow back and maintained it. And since then, we haven't had any chiggers, any ticks, nothing. And it makes it so the kids can come out here and play. So I love it. It makes my heart happy.
Okay, go, everybody go to the car.
I think they're playing red light, green light.
Back to the car, Maddie. Ready?
Look at those 3. Tall, medium, short.
Wait, man. Wait, come on,
They don't really know how to do it.
Ready?
Do a somersault. Paxton, Harvey, do a somersault. Show me a somersault. Love you, boys.